Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I am Fabled T, or Fabled, or Travis, or whatever you want to call me. And today we are continuing our time in Final Fantasy XII Zodiac Age. So last time we played, we just went through and finished off King Wraithwall's tomb, where we unlocked a second license board. Now I did a little bit of thinking, and I decided to go through all the characters and give them their second license point or license board. So Vaughn, since he's our main character, and I always really like swords, I do want to get him great swords eventually, just because I like great swords. But we'll see. I might change my mind later on. I don't know. We'll see later. But I really like time magic. It's one of my favorite types of magic, and there's a time battle mage, so I was like, hey, let's give that a try. And looking through it a little bit, you get crossbows, which would be really good for ranged attacks, since, the knight doesn't have any. But also you get haste and slow and a bunch of other things. You get, swiftness. So the knight's kind of a slow attacker, so swiftness would really help. So instantly stronger. Balthier. We gave him the Bushi class, or job board, so he can use katanas now. Got him a katana. Katanas actually scale with your magic potency and also your physical strength. So, with all the magic potency things that you get from the red battle mage, in addition to the physical strength stuff, I thought that it'd be really just a good combo to use for Balthier, since I already have him as red battle mage. But also, our boy is quite dapper. Katanas are dapper as well. He just, I feel like it would go good for him. Up next we got Fran. I had no idea what to do with her, so I just made her a monk archer. Give her some more health. I know she doesn't have the best of stats, but I mean, in the end, it doesn't really make a big difference. I might change her up. I kind of give everybody... I don't have any repeating classes. So I figured there's a crap load of battle lores in the monk one, in addition to extra health. So I figured Fran could use all that. And it would just help her with archery and stuff, I think, as well. Maybe. I could be wrong about that, but I think it'll work out. Bosch, he's an Ulan, and I figured, he's got good eyes for people's weaknesses and knows really when to strike. And so I gave him Foebreaker. Now, the first time I played this game, he was essentially Foebreaker. I had him using the hammers and axes just because I just didn't know what to do with him, so I did it. And I'm not going to use any hammers and axes in this playthrough because I learned a lot, and the damage of those is just really unreliable. It's pretty random. But you do get some techniques. Wither, the breaker things, Addle, you can lower their your target's magic attack power, so you can help your party stay alive longer. Lower their strength, so your party can stay alive longer, because we like to live. But also there's Expose, and another one that, so Expose lowers your physical defense of your target, and where'd it go? Sheer, lowers magic resist, so it makes your targets easier to kill, so that's nice. We like Victory. Ash, she's our white mage. I also made her a machinist. I'm not really sure why I did that, just to try it, I guess. I generally don't use guns in games, but I figured, she's not going to be up close anyways, and the gun doesn't really need a whole lot of stats, because that the gun just does what the gun does. Your stats don't really play any part in the damage it does. It's just set to whatever the gun you're using is. So that's not bad. But yeah, in Pinello, I tried making her the classic Final Fantasy ninja class, which is essentially, ninja blades and daggers, but also the ninjas get black magic. So she's a black mage Shikari. And yeah, I figured that'd be pretty cool. She's really fast with the blades, and I figured that would just let her be really fast with magic too, because she gets a bunch of swiftness license point board nodes. So yeah, that's what we did. Ta-da! I also got Bosch's second quickening. It's called Ruin Impendent, I think it was. Maybe? I don't remember. Let's find out. Where is it? The last one's called Flame Purge. It's pretty cool, actually. Yeah, Ruin Impendent. It's pretty neat. Excited to show you guys. But, anyways, we're still using Von, Balthier, and Bosch. But actually, you know what? I think I'm going to trade out Bosch for Ash, just to see... Actually, I don't even have any guns on her, I don't think. Yeah, she's not even using a gun because I don't have any guns. So, let's do Balthier and Bosch again, I suppose. Why not? Actually, no, let's do Pinello. Yeah, why not? That sounds good. We never use Pinello. Let's use Pinello. Well, shit.
Such a tremendous honor to again be graced with your presence, Majesty.
Always getting captured.
You left us with such great dispatch upon our last encounter that I must confess I had begun to worry that we may have given your Majesty some cause for offense.
Such a heartfelt display of remorse. Now what is it you want?
I want you to give me the Nethicite.
The Nethicite?
That is a base imitation. We seek Wraithwald's legacy, the ancient relics of the Dynast King. Day-affected Nethicite. Did you not tell them, Captain Azalus?
Majesty, he speaks of the Dawn Shard. That is the Nethicite. Are you mad, Vossler? If we are to save Dalmasca, we must accept the truth. I will fight this profitless battle no more.
Captain Azalus has struck a wise bargain. In return for the Dawn Shard, the Empire will permit Lady Ash to reclaim her throne, and the Kingdom of Dalmasca will be restored. Think on it. An entire kingdom for a stone. You must admit, 'tis more than a fair exchange.
And when all is said and done, your master will have another pet.
Lady Ash, let us take him for the people of Dalmasca. Your Majesty wallows in indecision on peril of their heads. And his shall be the first to fall.
Well, at least your sword is to the point.
To think the relics of the Dynast King were day-affected Nethicite, Dr. Sid will be beside himself.
What did you say?
Captain Azalus, take them to Shiva. They should have leave to return to Rabanasta soon. I want you to assess its power.
Did our orders not specify that we return the stone for testing?
I will not chance returning with a stone that is yet unproven.
God damn it, Vossler.
When we return to Dalmasca, we can announce that you are alive and well. I will then continue our negotiations with the Empire. I believe Lars has the key. He'll listen to us. We should trust him.
Who are you, Vossler, to talk of trust?
That's right, let him have it.
A son of Dalmasca.
Our equipment here is limited, so we'll be using the ship's drive to make our assessment. Once we've connected the stone, the reaction should be easily measured.
Methods do not interest me, only results.
Oh, okay. Frank, calm down.
Such heat! The mist, it's burning!
6,800, 6,900, 7,000! This must be Deifacted Nethicite! The count still climbs!
Ah, we found it at last. True Deifacted Nethicite. The power of the Dynast King in my hands. Blood alone does not an emperor make, Vain.
What is this? Something's wrong!
What is it? You stand!
Hold her down!
What's wrong with her?
I always knew Fran didn't take well to being tied up. I just never knew how much. How about you?
I like Fran's idea. Let's get out of here.
No farther! Sky Pirates, the future of Dalmasca will not be stolen. Why do this, Bash? This struggle is futile. You must know where it leads.
I do know. All too well.
Okay, well. Let's have Mr. Balthier start with some darkness. Vossler, sure. Canelo. She has the magics now. Can do arrow on the Imperial Swordsman C as haste. Let's take them out. And then you, sir, have no magics. But you can steal. Actually, I wonder if I can steal from Vossler, but I can't. Oh, that's not good. Oh, we just smoked those guys. Get wrecked, Vossler. Nothing, just take it.
Engine power falling rapidly.
He's mad because we didn't give him any
Negative.
kisses when he fell
Impossible.
asleep.
We cannot maintain order.
Report!
What are they doing down there?
Happened?
The Nethicite's draining the ship's power!
Disengage it at once!
I want that
We're
number
trying
3
to go
unit
good.
seal.
Let me infected. Shall reach critical in 300. Cascade failure.
Ash, let's go.
all I have done. I've ever thought of Dalmasca first.
I know you do. I would ne'er gainsay your loyalty.
Look on what my haste has wrought. Did I act too quick? Or was your return too late?
Both.
I can serve her no more. You must take up my charge.
This might get a little dicey.
The mist. It manifests now.
Is that what you call this?
What's that? I think it's the dawn shard.
And what are we waiting for?
The dreadnought Leviathan is sunk. The 8th Fleet of the Arcadian Imperial Army lost. As word of the events in the yacht sounded throughout the Empire, quit I Bujeba, citing sudden malady. My true motive, to bring the various counter-imperial forces scattered throughout Ivalice together in unified resistance. By this time, Lady Ash had made her return to Rabanastre. She had not, however, made known her presence. Rather, she was content with keeping both her own whereabouts and those of the Don Shard concealed. Had she chosen then to go before her people, my error in announcing her suicide would be known, to the great detriment of my efforts to assemble a resistance. In such circumstance as the Lady Ash then found herself, even were she to proclaim Dalmasca restored, it would serve only to invite the Empire's wrath. Though Arcadia had lost her 8th Fleet, she remained, as ever, a military power with which to be reckoned.
I'm just glad we weren't going through the damn ship again. Didn't they say that airships don't work over the yacht or whatever?
The Rosarian
just fly
Empire
to
assembles a
the,
vast host under guise of martial
Team Equal?
exercises.
And how are those guys able to fly over?
It is our belief they wait for the proper pretext. The sooner to make their strike against Arcadia.
Conspiracies.
The loss of Leviathan and her fleet at such a time comes as a most grievous blow. Were Rosaria to invade, the battle would be hard fought. Had Lord Vane not deployed the fleet so capriciously, we would not now find ourselves in such perilous circumstance.
Lord Vane shall be made to answer for his actions. It is the will of the Senate. Excellency, though he be your son, justice must be served.
A convenient thing, justice. And so I must now make a choice between my throne and my son.
A most lamentable situation for us all.
For Lord Vane, perhaps. Yet surely Lord Lauser will make for a fine emperor.
Lars also adores his brother, and he is yet young.
But he will not remain young forever. Already he busies himself unraveling Lord Vane's tangled skein. Lord Larsa has found his role to play and pursues it with some enthusiasm.
Ah, yes. And who would set him at such tasks?
What matter? Lord Vane himself once saw his elder brothers brought to like justice, did he not? At your Excellency's behest, as I recall.
You may put yourself at ease, Lord Gramis. So long as the Senate watches over her, Arcadia's well-being will ever be ensured.
By your will, I shall bid Vane return to Arcades.
So, it was the Dawn Shard that brought down the Imperial fleet.
You know your stuff.
Destructive power of such force. I've seen it once before. Lady Ash, you know of what I speak.
Nabudis.
The capital of Old Nebradia, Lord Rassler's fatherland. At the time of the invasion, a division of Imperials entered the city. There was a mighty explosion. Friend and foe died alike. Something was there. One of the Dynast King's relics. The Midlight Shard was in Nebradia.
More Nethicite. Well, no wonder they invaded.
That ridiculous war. The trap at the treaty signing. All this because Vane wanted power. He must not be allowed to claim the Nethicite. The Empire must never hold it.
Oh, they already do. The Dusk Shard, most likely the Midlight Shard, too. Besides, can't they manufacture Nethicite now?
Very well. Then the path set before us is clear. We'll use the Dawn Shard to fight them. Dalmasca does not forget kindness, nor ill deed done. With sword in hand, she aids her allies. Sword in hand, she lays to rest her foes. This Nethicite I hold must be my sword. I will avenge those who have died, and the Empire will know remorse.
What a nice speech.
You even know how to use it?
The Garif
Good
may know.
point.
The Garif people live by the old ways. Magicite lore is a part of their culture. They may hear it, the cry of the Nethicite's power. Whispers of the stone's menace.
Dangerous though it be, what we need now is power. Should we declare Dalmasca free without the means to defend our claim, the Empire would crush us. You must take me to meet with the Garif.
They live beyond Osman Plain.
Not exactly close.
Compensation, is that what you want?
Straight to the point, aren't we? I like that. Compensation. How about the ring?
This? Isn't there something else?
No one's forcing you. I'll give it back to you as soon as I find something more valuable.
Quite a way with the ladies.
What do you mean something more valuable?
Hard to say. I'll know when I find it. What is it you want, Vaughn? What are you looking for?
Me? What am I looking for? I guess... Well, you know...
The Gareth are said to dwell in Kirwan.
So they do. We'll need to head south, past the Giza Plains.
It is the rains now in Giza. The wadis will be swollen with the deluge. Passage may be difficult.
But those same waters may also lay open new routes to us.
Regardless, we must go south, yes?
First things first. You're eager to be on your way, I know. But we should see that we're prepared before setting out.
I made my resolve 2 years ago. I swore to overcome any hardship I may face.
Man cannot live by resolve alone, Princess.
But what about his ship? What about the ship, bro? Excuse me. Well, anyways, that's a lot of cutscenes. Let's save for now, and then in the next episode we'll go through and maybe check out some equipment that they might have. Actually, how much money do we have? Not much. We'll have to do some selling, some buying. But I really think we should start pursuing some of the, excuse me, sir. God. We should, do some of the marks. Get some hunts done, you know? Earn some money and rewards through that. But, yeah, side quests. Why not? Yeah. But, actually, since we're here, let's find our way to... Let's see. No, never mind. I'll see you guys later. Bye!